Space is silent, but silence does not mean safety. Sometimes strange things appear out there, things that don't belong. Today we look at 6 moments that left astronauts shocked, afraid, and speechless. Story 1: The Quiet Circle. The astronaut was working outside the ship. His breathing was steady. His hands moved slowly in the cold vacuum. Then something entered the frame, a circle, perfectly smooth, perfectly still, floating only a few meters away. At first he froze. His heart jumped. He thought it was debris, something dangerous, something that could tear the suit. But the circle did not spin. It did not drift randomly. It moved, intentionally, calm, controlled, almost like it was watching him. The astronaut whispered, "What is that?" No one answered. The circle slid downward, smooth, silent, too smooth to be trash, too silent to be machinery. It slipped into the ship's shadow and vanished completely. No one ever found it again, and that moment stayed with him. A quiet shape with an unknown purpose. Story 2: The Blue Glow That Followed. On the night side of Earth, the ship was in total darkness. Only tiny panel lights glowed inside. Then a soft blue light appeared outside the window. The astronaut looked up and froze. The glow moved slowly, like something alive. It wasn't lightning. It wasn't a reflection. It felt like it was following the ship. The glow pulsed gently. Blue, darker, blue again. The astronaut felt a chill run down his spine. He whispered to Mission Control, "There's something outside." Before he finished speaking, the blue glow expanded, like a blooming flower made of light. Then it collapsed into a thin line, a quick flash, and it disappeared into the void. The cameras caught it, but no one could identify it. Some crew members said it felt almost curious. Others said it felt like a warning. Story 3: The Whisper from Nowhere. The ship was quiet. Everyone else was asleep. Only one astronaut stayed awake, listening to the soft hum of the systems. Then the radio cracked. A tiny sound, like something breathing through the speakers. He leaned closer. Static danced. Then he heard it. A whisper. Soft. Slow. Almost musical, but wrong. Unnatural. His hands shook. He checked every dial, every panel, every switch. All normal. The whisper grew clearer, a pattern, a rhythm. Like someone trying to speak from the other side of the universe. Then it stopped. Instantly, cut off like a knife. Mission Control heard nothing. Only he did. For years, he said the same thing. It didn't sound human, and it didn't sound alone. Story 4: The Silver Arc in the Dark. Far below, Earth glowed softly. The ship drifted in silence. Then the camera caught something. A thin silver arc, shiny, smooth, curving like a tiny crescent moon. It moved sideways across the blackness, steady, graceful. Too perfect to be ice, too controlled to be debris. The astronaut watching it felt a shock in his chest. The arc was moving in a straight line, but then it changed direction, slowly, deliberately, as if it knew the ship was there. He called the others. They stared in fear, in confusion, in awe. Then, as the ship entered Earth's shadow, the silver arc folded inward like a piece of paper bending in slow motion and vanished. No explanation fit. No math matched the trajectory. It was like watching something intelligent. Story 5: Two Lights That Watched Back. On the dark side of orbit, everything disappears, stars fade. Reflections die, only the ship remains. The astronaut floated by the window, thinking of home. Then he saw them. Two lights, small, sharp, white, too bright for stars, too close for satellites. They didn't move. They didn't blink. They just hovered. directly staring at the ship. A cold fear crawled up his back. He felt watched, observed, like prey. He whispered, "Hello?" His voice trembled. The lights stayed perfectly still, 40 seconds, maybe more. Then, both lights blinked at the same time. Once, slow, almost like a response. Then they shot upward into the darkness, straight up. Impossible speed. Gone. No radar, no signal. Nothing left behind. Just the feeling that something looked back at him. Story 6. The 3 knocks on the hull. It started with one knock, soft but clear. Echoing through the metal of the ship, he froze. Listened, then came another knock, deeper this time. And then the third, a heavy thud right behind the wall he was touching. His heart pounded. Someone or something was outside, tapping, testing. He checked the cameras. Nothing. Just empty space, dark, still, silent. He pressed his helmet to the hull, listening. The silence lasted 5 seconds, 10, 15. Then 3 more knocks, louder, harder, as if whatever was out there was losing patience. He backed away from the wall, slowly, shaking. The knocking stopped, but he never felt alone again. These moments stay unanswered. Space keeps its secrets well. And maybe some things out there are watching back.